Welcome to Redvee TV, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season, as we continue the build-up to the new campaign. And with 22 days to go, it's the turn of Saint number 22.
Ben Davies.
Kev, is it easy to say this is another player who's got a big year ahead of them?
Yeah, this is one that I'm intrigued by, to be fair, with Ben Davies, because he's listed as a centre there, and it looks like we've got a lot of cover. He's also listed as a second row, and it looks like we've got a lot of cover there. But Christian Wolf rates him. He's been out on loan at Salford, and their fans on social media, when I was asking how they were getting on, were raving about Ben Davies. They were properly saying that he was going really, really well for them and that he was a Super League player. Now he's another Widnesian, another one off from the ranks of Widnes, and he's actually turned out for Widnes. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes this season.
We could have just moved that 22 Ben Davies part of the image over and put it on the back of that Salford shirt.
Well, covered up that he's got no number.
Are we trying to build a squad full of centres? We're ridiculously well stacked, aren't we, for players who can actually potentially play there? You've obviously got Will Hopewati, Mark Percival, Conrad Harrell, Josh Sim, Ben Davies, Jack Wellesby could play there if you really push. You've got half a team of centres out. And that's my worry for Ben Davies this year, about where he's going to get his opportunities, because he's got a lot of competition in those slots.
Yeah, that's it. There's so much competition, as I say. There's so much competition because we're so full of talent there in the centres and the second rows, that he's got to kind of shine in training and shine if he gets the chance. And we keep saying it about these squad players where they've got to put their hands up when they get a chance in the jersey and make it so they are undroppable. Do what Jack Wellesby did, where Jack Wellesby comes in, and I know he's potentially a generational talent, Jack, but just make sure that you can't be left out. Now, Ben's got good pedigree behind him, Lancashire Academy, England under-18s as well, and we've gone out to Widnes and signed him. As I say, he's turned out for the first team at Widnes. So there must have been something there that we see in him. And as I say, like, what does he turn 20? Does he turn 22 this year as well? So he's going to be looking at wanting to start playing games, not just getting the odd one here and there for Saints. He's going to want to start playing games, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously, he made one appearance in 2020 and one in 2021. He does turn 22 in April. So you just get the feeling that coming up to 22, he needs to be playing first team rugby. Now, you think if that's not maybe going to happen early in the season, with us given the amount of competition and everybody being available, do you look to get him out on loan early on so he gets that Super League experience, playing week in, week out? We can keep an eye.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we're dual regging with Lee. I think so. It could be something that he gets game time there, and we can just send him over and bring him back. If the likes of Salford are after someone again, I know that it's a slightly higher level that he'd be playing at, obviously. But I am taken back to September of last year, where Christian Wolf said that Davies deserves a real rap. He had a hand in the 2 tries we scored in the first half, defended well, and looked like he was a threat. So there's stuff like that. He's got to build on that, and there's obviously a foundation there. He's obviously got something about him if he can go straight into Salford on loan as he did last season. But yeah, he's just got to take his chance wherever it comes, because if he wants a good full-time professional rugby league career, you'd almost say that this is the season to kind of kick on, isn't it?
It is indeed, and you get the feeling probably his main competition this year is probably going to be Josh Sim.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll do Josh tomorrow, is it? We've got his little preview. And as I say, these are probably the two that I'm most intrigued by over this season as to where they're going to fit in, how much game time they are going to get, if there is any there, and kind of what their career will entail going forward. I think it's a big season for them both.
Okay, so that is Ben Davies, our number 22. Kev, we will be back tomorrow, as you mentioned, just with our number 21, Josh Sim, which will bring us up 3 weeks to go until the big kickoff against Catalans. It's coming around quick now, isn't it?
It is. It's motoring along through doing these. It's like an advent calendar, but instead of getting chocolate, you get two. I was going to call us goalless idiots there, but that's not what we got called. What do we get called? Odious turds.
Odious scouse turds.
Yes, of course. Should have known.
I've actually got
it's a better advent calendar.
we only need to get Peter on, and we've got the three wise men.
Yes, yeah, something like that.
Right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will catch you tomorrow for another episode of Redvee TV. Catch you soon.